as we're underway here in Week 16. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry now for Nick Chubb. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. A run for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On play action, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Mecole Hardman, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And a flag out right away, and I believe our day will begin with a first and 15. Full start backs him up 5, first and 15. A toss running left, Fournette. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Carolina.
Here's Murray from midfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. 72. Stop here, D. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
58 to Mike. Silver. Check it, reload.
On play action, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Fournette on the counter. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, 20,
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Leonard Fournette. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
We got 3 down. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On play action, now Brady. He's got Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
Brady
7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Coming after you. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. 72. Here I come. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Go. Let's go on. No, 66 ribs.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
Now, that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Kill. Turn up.
Brady now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Leonard Fournette. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. Check 99. Alabama.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
58 right there. I'm on. Check. Undercut. Hey, second.
Brady to throw again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
The 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
58, come on. 58. Hey, go 66. You better bring it. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Go. 58 is the mic. 58. 58 is the mic. Hey, defense, let's go.
Again, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Hold the look, hold the look, hold. 58, right over there. Mike, 58, right there. I got it. 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. That's what I do. 58's the Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
On second and 12, Murray eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Third down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 19-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb, and even 50 yards.
And a Panther first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson.
Carolina.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Shotgun now for Murray. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Motion, motion, alpha. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, team. Let's go. 50,
From the 25 on second down, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
50, Mike 50. Hey, let's get that ball, team. Let's get that ball. Regular. Mike's 50. Yeah. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was brought down by
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 54 yards. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. James Conner in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
3. Buccaneers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Brady. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Brady. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
I'm gonna need something to come down from. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down. Gonna bring the beat back. Trying to tell me what you think about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to do it with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On play action, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
29-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. 72. Hey, let's get in that hole. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go, dude. Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Carolina.
Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. From the gun, Murray, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Mike 20, hit. Rip. Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get this. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, check it. I'm coming. Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, Brady. He sets to fire deep. And now here is another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Hey,
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's put that team on the punt. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now a play fake, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Ball's 50. Get that ball. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From midfield, here's Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Buccaneers.
2nd and 9.
Tight end right, tight end right. 3 down, 3 down.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Murray. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And a Panther first down.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
30-yard line.
Dancing to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Murray now. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
It's now
this time Murray to throw it.
12-yard line.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's going to keep fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
4.
Hey, 66. Regular. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Brady going to throw. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
At the 27-yard line.
And a nice run there, going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 21. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From the 1.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
On the run, it's Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being a...
And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So Charles, it's 1